Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Vado Loco coming at you with another unboxing video. Today, we've got our submission back from Tag. And yeah, this is going to be our Pokemon cards that we sent in. So the ultimate question is submitting with Tag going to be worth it or not? You know, that is the question. This is, so the first card I'm looking at right here, this was a resubmission. We got it back the first time we submitted it, and the slab itself was scuffed up. I'm trying to see, it had been like right around this area, and it looks like it's pretty clean. It's kind of hard to tell. Like there are definitely like some lines. I guess it would help if I had it on screen. There's definitely some lines, but that scuff is definitely gone. So they either did a full re-encapsulation of it or buffered it out or something, but they did that free. Somehow I got through the QA check, and yeah, so they said, yep, that was an oversight on our part. Send it back in. They had a form, so I sent it back in with this order, and they re-encapsulated it for free and sent it back out. So yeah. So now let's get into the Pokemon submission. Full disclosure, I have already seen these grades. I've already looked at it. There are a couple that I want to take a deeper look into, but overall, outside of one, I think all of these grades were what's the word I'm looking for? The grades that they got were warranted. So so yeah, we're just gonna pop it out real quick and show you. I don't know which way to start. Let's start from this side. So the first one, oh, okay. So this is a Roaring Moon from Terrestrial Festival. Pulled this one. I believe that was in one of our shorts a while back for the pack of the day. But yeah, very cool. So this is the elevated grading system, so it's out of the 1,000-point scale. Let's zoom it in a little bit and see if it'll focus on the writing. Try not to blind you with the light, but you can see it's a 977 instead of just the normal 1 through 10 scale. You get a 977. So this, you'll be able to tell how it rates upon based on the other cards, you know, that are in the population report. So good one on that one. Next hit is going to be our Sylveon from Terrestrial Festival, 968. Great looking card on that. That was part of the Demigod pack that we pulled, so really happy to see that one come back with that. Next is going to be another of the Demigod. Came back a 9, and I kind of had to look at it, but if you look, and you can kind of see it right here, right now, it's left heavy, which I guess you could say I overlooked it. I'm just now really kind of starting to train my eye and everything for grading and whatnot. And yeah, I thought this was more centered than it is. I'm going to have to be much more objective with my pre-screening. But yeah, I mean, that was part of the Demigod pack. So it was, it's just like anytime you pull a God pack, you're going to submit the whole thing too. So, and the last one from the Demigod pack was the Eevee for a 10. So it's a 957. So it got pretty close to almost getting a 9. So 949 is the cutoff there. But yeah, I mean, two of the three coming back a 9 or a 10, and one being a 9. Pretty good results on that one. The next is going to be Misty Psyduck. We pulled this from Journey Together, or not Journey, a Destined Rivals pack, and that was on the shorts feed too. So that was a really, really fun pull. 961, so pretty good overall. And the next one. All right, so the next one's a promo. It came close to getting a 10. This is a really high 9. It is a little left heavy. I think there was, I'm trying to remember without pulling up the dig report and everything. I want to say no, it was the centering. Centering was an issue. So, still really good card. This one hurt a little bit more. The counterpart to it, an 873. This one got hit really hard. It's very top heavy, which looking at it now after the fact, you can definitely see it. I definitely agree with it. And I believe there was, there's a little pin dot right there. I don't know if the camera will focus on it. If I can get it to reflect. There it is. Yep. You see that pin dot right there. So, little issue on that one. I really wish that one would have gotten better, but again, it's going to go back to training my eye, and maybe you guys can learn as we go with me. Train the eye and see if we can get some better grades. The next 3 are going to be the EV promo, and they all got 9s. So a 904, 945, 921. So this one, 5 points away from getting a 10. So close. These, I think, was primarily a little bit of a centering issue. Like this one is bottom heavy. You can see that one. This one was bottom heavy. And then this one was pretty good centering, but I think there was... yeah, I'd have to go back and check the dig report on that one just to make sure. But man, I tell you what, guys, the having the ability to go back and actually see the metrics and why it got graded the way it did is so good. Like, I don't understand why people are still using PSA after all the crap they're going through. You know, the damaging a guy's card for re-encapsulation. Like, hey, proof in the pudding right here. I resubmitted this for re-encapsulation. No issues whatsoever. But the fact that you damage a $40,000 card and then try to, like, pawn it off, like, so scummy. So scummy. I still don't understand why people just obsess over PSA. It's a joke. Anyways, rant over. This next card is the one that I had so much hope for, and I missed it, just barely. And that is the Zardy boy. Came back as a 9, and you can really see it here. He's left heavy, but I could have sworn that was within acceptable ranges. They were saying it was half a percent, or less than 0.5% off-centered. So it bumped it down from a 10 to a 9. Otherwise, it would have gotten a 10. But still, for the fact that I found this card at a show and it scored that high, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Got to train my eye better, though. That's for sure. Next is the Charmander. I had no qualms with this other than the fact that it was 7 points off from getting a 10. It's like, come on, guys, cut me some slack, right? But no, the standard's there. It's a good looking card too. Next is the Charmander promo. I took a gamble on this one. I have 4 of these, and I thought this was the best one, but there was a good bit of damage. Well, I say damage lightly. There was some whitening on the sides and in the corners. Very little stuff, but they picked it apart for sure. yeah. So I think what I'm going to do is some little kid that is looking for a good card might get that Slab, because it's still a really, really nice card. This next card was a super oversight on my part. It came back really bad. Really bad. It's still really clean. Centering's way off, though. But there was an issue down at the bottom, like the cut line. You can see the whitening there at the bottom. I just pure oversight on my part, not having a stringent enough eye. But yeah, that one. This is another card. I've got like 4 of these. I thought I picked the best one. Apparently not. So, second to last one. This one made me a little sad. The Squirtle. So, this one was centering, and I think there was a little bit of an issue right here. Come on, focus. Come on, camera. Thank you. You can see it right there. There's like a dot of something that was there. Maybe if I could have cleaned it, it would have done better. But man, 11 points from being a 9. That 8-5 hurts. It hurts. It's such a good card, though. And last card be the other Squirtle. I love this one. Didn't have any issues with this grade either. It is a little bit OC. It's right heavy. And yeah. Overall, just a failure on my part for my Dean things. But I think Tag did a good job grading these. Everything was kind of warranted outside of the Zardy boy. But that's also me being biased. I think it was close enough to be within range, but they're doing good, holding to their standards. But yeah, let me know down in the comments. What do you guys think? You can also scan these codes or enter in the ID. That's the cert number right there on the side. And let me know if you think it's warranted for the grades or not. But if you guys made it this far, I'd like to thank you. We did hit our 100 subscriber goal. So what's going to happen at the beginning of next month, so April, we are going to drop a video, and it's going to have all the information on how to enter our giveaway. We're going to be giving away either a Pokemon booster bundle, a Magic the Gathering bundle, or a Flesh and Blood pre-constructed deck. But yeah, all of those are going to be available, and more details to come in that video. So make sure you're subscribed and you get notifications when you see that video goes live. Hopefully you guys have a great day. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and continue joining me as we learn and improve our skills at grading. Hopefully you guys have a great day, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one.